Good morning, students. Welcome to SRNK GDC Banswada. This is V. Narsimlu, Faculty of Science, Department of Physics. So, in last class, we were discussing about the Bose-Einstein distribution law. In that, the number of particles of system remains constant, and corresponding energy of particles also remains constant. According to these concepts, we have to determine the probability of the finding the particles in an ensemble is used to, we have to determine the energy distribution. So according to the Bose-Einstein distribution law, Ni by Gi is equal to, we have to determine 1 by e to the power of alpha plus beta Ei plus 1 is comes. Now let us we have to discuss the new topic of today's is Fermi-Dirac distribution law. Fermi-Dirac distribution law. So what is the statement of the Fermi-Dirac distribution law? So now one by one we have to learn. So first of all, we can take the definition or statement of the title. Okay, it is to state or explain that the identical and unrecognized half integer spin of particles in a system is called Fermi-Dirac distribution, which is here. So in this distribution law, the particles are identical, not distinguishable. It is the indistinguishable particles, and it is not recognized. So all the particles having in a same. That's why it has contained the half integer spin is containing, which is the half integer spin is containing such type of particles which are used to distribute the energy in a system is called as a Fermi-Dirac distribution law. This law obeys the Pauli exclusion principle. You know already, students, the Pauli exclusion principle. What is that? According that, the electrons or the particles which are we can take, it will be first of all arranged in a 1-1 shells. If you can take p orbital, suppose 2p6 is there, so we can take the what is here in that 1-1. First of all we can arrange, then afterwards the remaining electrons we can arrange in a pairs. So this is the Pauli exclusion principle which takes place. For example, electrons, photons, not protons, photons equal to h nu energy, etc. are the simple examples of the Fermi-Dirac distribution law. So now this is the second is represented by the diagram. So this is the diagram of Fermi-Dirac distribution law. In that, temperature, number of particles and chemical potential is consist. So this is represented by the ensemble, and here these are the represented by the systems, first, second, third, as like so and so for different systems we have to take. So in this concept, the energy can be distributed. So then afterwards, now let us we have to take the what is third is represented by the derivation. How do we have derive the Fermi-Dirac distribution law? So in this derivation, let us we have to consider the following important properties, such as first properties is represented by, this is the first property, it is represented by, in this distribution number of particles are identical and unrecognized. So we are unable to identify it, the first property of it. The second property of it is represented by these particles are consist half integer spin. Which type of spin is half integer? Okay, not integer. Integer means containing a 0 or integer is in Bose-Einstein, but here half integer spin is okay containing. And third important property of this law is represented by, okay, it can be obeys Pauli exclusion principle. Just now I have said, students, so this law will be okay obeys the Pauli exclusion principle. This is a very important for Fiji examination purpose. The fourth is represented by, in this law, ith group of particles contain 0, 1, 2, 3 dash 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 ni particles. Okay, in ith group how many particles contain here? 0 to ni particles are consist. Then fifth is represented by, so when we have taken the particles, these particles are okay make use the energy. Okay, that energy can be utilized to, the particles can be okay move in one place to another place, so therefore energy can be distributed, so therefore the total number of particles in a system remains constant. The total number of particles what happen here in the system remains constant. So we have taken the what is here ni number of particles, so its total we can take, it will always remains constant. So that's why we can write n equal to n1 plus n2 plus n3 dash 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 plus ni is equal to constant. So number of particles, the total number of particles remains what happen here constant. So that's why according to these conditions we can write n equal to sigma into ni, that equal to constant. So when we have take the total number of particles remains constant, the change of this particles, why we have taken the change means this particle can be changed from one system to another system. That's why we have take the what is the change of this is represented by, differentiate the above equation both sides, we will get the equation 1. So dn equal to what is the sigma dni is equal to 0. This is the okay equation 1 we should assume. Then afterwards the number of particles remains constant, its differentiation is 0. Now let us we can take the what is your sixth point is the total number of okay particles energy is remains constant, is what happened here is also constant. So therefore the total energy of the particles is also constant. That's why we can write okay the energy equal to what we can write here in this kind of equal to we can write the n into okay E1. So that's why we have to take the what is the total energy of the particles is capital equal to n1 into E1 plus n2 into E2 plus n3 into E3 plus dash dash so on so far plus ni into ei particles. So sum of this what happened here remains constant. So when we have take the what is here summation, we have to write okay E is equal to sigma ei that equal to constant. So therefore okay the change of the energy, when the particle changes immediately, its a corresponding energy also changes. That's why okay dE okay the change of total energy of the particle is equal to the sigma into ei dni is equal to 0. Understand here? So this is equation 2. Then okay here therefore okay the ni particles can be arranged in a gi states, gi eigenstate, ith eigenstates. This is a very important. Okay, up to equation 1 and 2 we can write, but from onwards the main concepts we can okay applied here. What are the concepts? So same here in previous Bose-Einstein also we were taken ni particles can be arranged in a gi eigenstates. Okay, is equal to what we can write here gi factorial by, from gi to we can subtract the ni, so gi minus ni factorial okay into how many particle initial is there ni factorial. So this is a very important formula of the what is here okay the ni particles can be arranged in a gi states is equal to gi factorial by gi minus ni factorial into ni factorial. So therefore the number of ways arranged of the total particles in energy states is, so what you have to do, so the number of ways and different ways we can arrange the what's here, okay, particles. So therefore here, or we can take the modes of the arrangement of particles also we can take in what is here, energy states. In which states here, different energy states is represented by omega is equal to, in previous class we were taken same similar way. Here also we can write okay, omega is equal to what we can write here, okay, pi into gi factorial by ni factorial into gi minus ni, okay, factorial. So this is the what is here, okay, the total number of ways of the particles which are arranged in energy states is represented by omega. Omega is the what is the modes of arrangement of the particles in different okay ways. W is equal to, we can write pi into what is gi factorial by ni factorial into gi minus ni factorial. This is the equation 3, okay, we can assume. Then afterwards, okay, what we have to do next, we can applying the log value same in okay, two distribution laws. We have to determine the omega. After omega we have to arrange the what is here, okay, log value in both sides. So we will get the apply the log on both sides of the equation 3. So we will get the what is log omega is equal to log of pi into gi factorial by ni factorial into gi minus okay, ni factorial. So when we have to okay, apply the what is the log omega is equal to sigma into okay, pi is become sigma log of gi factorial by okay, ni factorial into gi minus ni factorial. This is the log of a by b. Log a by b equal to log a minus log b. We can write in log a minus log b method. Log, therefore log omega is equal to sigma into log gi factorial minus log ni factorial into gi minus ni, okay, whole factorial. This is the log ab is their second term. So log ab equal to, we can write log a plus log b. So as like we can write down the what is this, okay, so log omega is equal to sigma log gi factorial minus log ni factorial plus okay, log of gi minus ni factorial. So when minus multiply inside, okay, log gi factorial minus log gi ni factorial minus log okay, gi minus ni whole factorial is comes. So according to, so when we have to determine okay, this equation, so this all the what is here above equation is represented by here factorial is there, all the terms. That's why when we have to okay, simplify the what is above equation, so now simply we can applying the which factor here, students, Stirling approximation formula can be applied here. Okay. According to what we can take, Stirling approximation formula, what we can write here, what is the formula of it, log x factorial equal to x log x minus x. What is the log x factorial is equal to x log x minus x. This can be applicable in a above equation. Therefore log omega is equal to okay, sigma into, so log gi factor, what we can write, gi log gi minus gi minus of log ni factor, we can write ni log ni minus ni and minus gi minus ni factorial can be write gi minus ni into log gi minus ni minus gi minus ni. So as like we can write down. Then afterwards okay, we can simplify it in that okay, minus can be multiplied inside, you go minus gi okay, plus gi minus plus ni minus ni terms can be gets cancelled. Now therefore log omega is equal to sigma into gi log gi minus ni log ni minus gi minus okay, ni okay, log gi. So when you have determined, so this can be right in terms of the okay, maximum probability, okay, means okay, for determination of the maximum probability, what we have to do, differentiate the above equation with respect to ni. Okay, do you understand, students? When we will get the what is the okay last equation, in this equation, okay, in this equation what we have to do to determine the what is your okay maximum probability of this equation, what we have to do here. So this is the for okay maximum probability of okay above equation, what we have to do, differentiate the okay equation with respect to ni, okay, number of particles. So we get okay differentiation of the log omega equal to what happened here, this is constant, that's why it becomes 0. So therefore okay differentiation of log omega is equal to differentiation of sigma into gi log gi minus ni log ni minus okay gi minus ni into log gi minus ni. So when we have to differentiate it, this 0 is equal to what is the value here, okay, sigma into differentiation of the this, differentiation of the second term, differentiation of the third term. So therefore differentiate it, this is the gi, the constant, that's why it becomes 0, minus okay log okay here what is the uv method, this is the u, ni, the log ni is the v. So uv prime means here we can take the okay log ni into dni minus okay ni into log ni is the 1 by ni into dni plus, so this is also okay what is the log gi minus ni into dni plus okay gi minus ni into 1 by gi minus ni into dni. So in this gi minus ni, gi minus ni gets cancelled, here ni gets cancelled, so we will get the equation is okay sigma minus log ni dni minus dni plus log gi minus ni dni plus dni minus dni gets cancelled, so sigma okay minus log ni dni plus log gi minus ni equal to 0. So minus take the common, so sigma ni minus log gi minus ni okay into dni equal to 0. So therefore minus take the side, 0 by something equal to 0. So therefore sigma okay log what we can write, a minus b, so log of ni by gi minus ni into dni equal to 0. This is the equation what is indicates here, fourth is indicates. Okay, this is the fourth equation. According to this fourth equation, what you have to do, simply okay in both the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law, Bose-Einstein distribution law, and here Fermi-Dirac distribution law, up to fourth equation we have to derive. Then afterwards simply we have to take the equation 1 and 2 first equations, the total number of particles equal to 0 and corresponding energy of the it is also equal to 0. So let us we have to consider the equation 1 and 2 of the Fermi-Dirac distribution law, and we can multiply the equation 1 with alpha and 2 with beta, and these values can be added to the equation 4. Equation 4 ko what is here, okay, the equation 1 and 2 can be multiplied with alpha beta and add it to equation 4, we get the what is here, the following equation. What is the following equation? See here, okay, this is the following equation. According to this, from equation 1, dn equal to sigma dni equal to 0, dni equal to what is the sigma dni into alpha. Equation 2, okay, total energy dE is equal to sigma ei into dni equal to 0. Okay, di equal what is here, sigma ei into dni into beta equal to 0. These two okay values can be add to the equation 4. We will get the sigma log ni by gi minus ni into dni whole into dni plus sigma dni into alpha plus sigma ei okay dni is equal to 0. Now students, simplify the what is this equation in this which is here sigma okay dni sigma dni is common, so take the sigma dni common, so log ni by gi minus ni plus okay alpha plus okay ei into beta equal to 0. But what happened, sigma dni not equal to 0, So its coefficient becomes 0. When it dni equal to become 0, then what happened, you know? So it become total becomes 0. So no particles is there. No particle can be distributed. That's why it never becomes 0. So therefore we can write log ni by gi minus ni plus alpha plus ei beta equal to 0. So therefore log ni by gi minus 1, okay, is equal to, this term can be take the what is here, okay, outside of the equal, so minus alpha plus ei into beta is comes. So then next ni by gi, therefore ni by gi can be write, what is the value of it? So we will get the, okay, value of ni by gi is equal to e to the power of here. Therefore ni by gi minus ni is equal to e to the power of minus alpha plus, okay, ei beta is comes. So in this, what we can write here, reciprocal of this is represented by gi by ni equal to 1 by e to the power of minus alpha plus beta ei into beta or beta ei. Then now, okay, gi by, okay, separate it, gi by ni we can write minus ni by ni, that equal to e to the power of alpha plus, okay, beta ei, okay, is comes, ni gets cancelled. So we can write gi by ni minus 1 equal to, okay, e to the power of alpha plus, okay, ei beta is comes, ei beta. So now, okay, therefore gi by ni is equal to e to the power of alpha plus, okay, ei beta plus 1 minus 1 comes this side, plus 1 is comes. So ni by gi we can write 1 by e to the power of alpha plus beta ei plus 1 is comes. So therefore, okay, this equation we can take, or ni equal to gi take this side, gi by e to the power of alpha plus beta ei plus 1. This is the equation 5. This equation is called Fermi-Dirac energy distribution law. According to this law, what we are obtained here, plus 1 is obtained. So in Maxwell-Boltzmann, okay, distribution law is represented by, okay, ni equal to gi by e to the power of alpha plus beta ei only. In Bose-Einstein distribution law, ni equal to gi by e to the power of alpha plus beta ei minus 1 is comes, Bose-Einstein. But in Fermi-Dirac distribution law, we will get the what's here, plus 1. So these are the very, very important, okay, what is the formulas for the PG examinations. So that's why students, okay, be concentrated on it and remember it is a plus 1 or minus 1 or, okay, what is there? According to that Bose-Einstein or Fermi-Dirac, we can distinguish it. So now, okay, according to this formula, according to what's here, the above 3 distribution laws such as Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law, Bose-Einstein distribution law, and Fermi-Dirac distribution law. So what is the formula? Ni by gi equal to 1 by e to the power of alpha plus beta e plus r is comes. This is the final, okay, equation of it. In this, okay, suppose we have to take the what is note. This we will remember. Sometimes we will ask in an examination such type of question. So in this, if r equal to, we have to keep the what is 0, then what happened here? Okay, we will ni by gi equal to 1 by e to the power of alpha plus beta e. It is called as a Bose-Einstein, Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics. Which type of statistics it is? A Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law, okay, statistics. If r equal to minus 1, so he is called as a Bose-Einstein statistics or Bose-Einstein distribution law. If r equal to plus 1, so he is called as a Fermi-Dirac statistics or Fermi-Dirac distribution law. As like students, we have to remember the what is here, r equal to 0 or 1 or, okay, minus 1 or plus 1. As like we can take 0 is there, Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics, minus 1 is there, Bose-Einstein statistics, plus 1 is there, Fermi-Dirac statistics. So when we have to obtain, so now let us we have to discuss about the, okay, distinguish among the what is the these distribution laws. What are the, okay, distinguish or what are the differences between the what is among these laws? Okay, now let us we have take the what is here, okay, this is the distinguish among the Maxwell-Boltzmann, Bose-Einstein and Fermi-Dirac distribution laws. So in this laws, now let us simple, we have to distinguish, students. First we can write the what is Maxwell-Boltzmann law, and second is the Bose-Einstein distribution law, third is the Fermi-Dirac distribution law. So according that, what we can understood here, in this law, see here, so in this law, first Maxwell-Boltzmann law, MB law, what is the first point? In this law, particles are distinguishable. So we have to easily distinguish the particle in a Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law. But in a Bose-Einstein distribution law, the particles are indistinguishable. What is here? Indistinguishable. And it does not distinguish, does not separate. Same Fermi-Dirac distribution law, also particles are indistinguishable. So the second point is represented by, so no volume of the particles in a phase space. But in Bose-Einstein, volume of phase space is torque equal to h cube we are obtained. In this law, the volume of phase space is torque equal to h cube. In both Bose-Einstein, Fermi-Dirac is similar, but in that difference is there. The third point is represented by modes of arrangements of particles in Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law is omega equal to, what we can write, ni n factorial into pi into gi to the power of ni by ni factorial. So here the number of particles or modes of arrangement of the particles in Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law is omega is equal to n factorial into pi gi to the power of ni by ni factorial. But in Bose-Einstein distribution law, modes of arrangement of particles is omega is equal to pi into, here we can take ni plus gi minus 1 factorial by ni factorial into gi minus 1 factorial. In third is represented by the Fermi-Dirac distribution law. In this law, the modes of vibration of arrangement of the particles is represented by omega is equal to pi into gi factorial by ni factorial into gi minus ni factorial. These are the number of total number of particles arranged in different ways. Then afterwards, the fourth point of the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law is represented by the probability of finding the particle is, this is f of e is equal to ni by gi equal to 1 by e to the power of alpha plus beta ei. So in Bose-Einstein, the probability of the finding the particle is f of e equal to ni by gi is equal to 1 by e to the power of alpha plus beta ei into minus 1. But in the Fermi-Dirac distribution law, the probability of finding the particle is f of e is equal to ni by gi equal to 1 by e to the power of alpha plus ei plus 1. So as like we have to determine different probability of finding the particles is indicates. So now the fifth point, this law indicates molecules of ideal gas. This is the, it is completely represents the what is here ideal gas molecules properties is indicates. But the Bose-Einstein distribution law is indicates the what is here the properties of about the what is here bosons. Property of bosons. What is by the bosons here? Bosons nothing but simple example we can take photons, gravitons, leptons. These are all the bosons is comes. That's why this law represents what is here bosons only. The Fermi-Dirac distribution law is represents the what is here about the fermions such as the proton, electron and pions. Then afterwards, now let us we have to take the what is here the sixth point is represented by this law does not change at higher temperatures. What is here? the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law does not change at higher temperatures, but Bose-Einstein distribution law can be, what happened here? It can be approaches to the Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics at higher temperatures. Higher temperatures, what happened here? Okay, Bose-Einstein distribution law or statistics can be approaches to the Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics. Okay, similarly here, okay, at higher temperatures, the Fermi-Dirac distribution law also reaches their approaches to the Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics. Understood, students here? Okay, now going to the come to the what is here? Okay, seventh point. Okay, this law explain about energy, pressure and temperature etc. terms. Okay, but Bose-Einstein distribution law, okay, explain about the black body radiation. Black body radiation. How? What is the, okay, black body? How to the black body? Okay, the radiation will be distributed. What are the types of it? Ferri black body and Venus black bodies. And next, how to the energy can be distributed in terms of the energy, okay, level diagram. Or okay, here it is indicated by the, okay, the wave, different wavelength, the emissive energy, okay, curve is represented by the distribution of energy. This is the black body. Planck's, Rayleigh's, Wien's, okay, what's here? Okay, laws can be represented by the distribution of the energy. So this is the complete represented by the Bose-Einstein distribution law. Yeah, the seventh, okay, third is represented by the third distribution law, such as, okay, Fermi-Dirac law explain about the specific heat change. How to the specific heat will be changes. So that's the change of specific heat can be explained, and it is also explained the neutron pose. Okay, the neutrons, how to it will be, okay, change its properties, that okay, neutron pose also explained by the Fermi-Dirac distribution law. Here the last and least points of the students. The energy states of two particles are represented by, suppose let us we can take the A comma B are two particles 1 and 2. This can be arranged in AB, BA, AB dash. So as like we can identify, we can distinguish it. But in Bose-Einstein distribution law, the energy states of the two particles A equal to B, both are equal to each other. That's why AA dash we can take, or dash AA we can take. So this is the, okay, indistinguishable particles. We are not identified, not recognized here. And third is represented by the energy state of two particles are A equal to B. That is, we can write A only. As like, okay, the particles can be arranged, or okay, or it will be, okay, what is distinguishable, indistinguishable and indistinguishable, as like okay, it is represented by the Maxwell-Boltzmann, Bose-Einstein and Fermi-Dirac distribution laws. Okay, students, this is the enlightened and very important topic for the, okay, examinations, annual examinations, and not only that, for the PG examination also. So you have to prepare very well to, okay, gain the knowledge. Okay, thank you students, thank you so much.